Hey guys, and welcome to this video. In this one, I'm going to be quickly going over document templates within Dear systems. So what I'm going to be covering is some quick and easy tips when editing your documents within Word, and I'm also going to be showing you how to upload and download templates from Dear. With that being said, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is how to download a template so that you can start editing it in Word. Now, as you can see on my screen here, I'm just in our Bluehub test account for Dear, and what I'm going to do is go to Settings, and then as you can see, once I click Settings, there's these options here, and all you're going to click is Document and Email Templates. From here, you have access to all your templates that are printable within the system. On the left here, you have your purchase templates, sales templates, and so on. For example, you have inventory and more. So today, all I'm going to be doing is downloading one of these templates and then showing you some basics on how to edit them. So first thing first, we're going to download a template. All you have to do is click the template that you want to download, and then in the top left, there is a download template button. So we're going to click this, and then it's going to download the Word version of this template. Now that that's downloaded, I'm going to show you how to edit this template in Word. So as you can see here, what I've got up is the Word document that we just downloaded. So this is what it's going to look like when you print it off from Dear. As you can see, it's quite basic, and it might be kind of hard to understand at first. Now, the first and probably the most important tip I'm going to share with you is how to get your template in the right view so that you can edit your merge fields. Now, what a merge field is are these little things here. For example, this one, customer name. It's essentially a reference field where you put it into your document, and then when you print it from Dear, the customer name that exists within the sales quote will pull through to your template. Now, in this current view, you cannot edit these merge fields. So the first tip is getting your document into the correct view. Now, how you do this is you click Alt plus F9. I'm going to repeat that again. It's Alt plus F9. And what that does, as you can see here, is that we can now access the sort of back end of the template, as you will, and you can now edit these merge fields. Now, these merge fields all exist on the Dear support page. So if you're ever unsure of what a merge field is for a certain field within Dear, then please visit the Dear support page to find out what these merge fields are. Now, all I'm going to quickly show you here is sort of how to add a new merge field or how to change a merge field. So, for example, if you don't want my facts in your template, you can just simply delete that and it will now no longer be in your document. But if you want to change one, then you need to go into here and just edit the second part of it. So leave the merge field bit in its entirety and then edit the second bit. Now I'm just going to change this to company. It already exists up here, but it's just an example that I'm going to use. Now again, if you're ever unsure of what the actual field is you need to call, these are on the Dear support page. Now, what company does is it just pulls through the company name that exists on that account. So for the example that we're going to use in our Bluehub test account, it will print out the Bluehub account name. So the next little tip I'm going to show you here is it's a pretty simple one, but I find it very handy. As you can see at the minute, it's a little bit harder to sort of edit your tables and things because we're not 100% sure where the gaps are. Now, if you actually click the table and go to Layout, click View Grid Lines here, this just makes your life a whole lot easier. We can now see every single line that exists within the table and easily move them. Now that we've got the two basics out of the way, I'm going to quickly sort of get into the sort of harder bits of merge fields. It's not too hard, but it's a little bit more complex. Now, in order to print out customer name, etc., billing address line 1, it first needs a reference of where it's going to be printing from. Now, at the top of the template here, we can see that reference, table start sale. Now, again, these are all on the Dear support page. So, in order for us to print customer name, billing address line 1, etc., we first need table start sale, and that is at the start of the document because most of the information is afterwards. Now, in order for this to work, the table start also needs a table end. Now, most of the Dear defaults already come with these, table end sale, as you can see here at the second page of the document. But if you're ever going to make any changes to them that require new table starts and new table ends, it's a good thing to know that these are a must-have. As you can see in this table here, I'm just going to extend this column here. There's also a table start for every table. So example here, table start quote lines. And at the end, we've got table end quote lines. In the next one, we have table start quote additional charges. So this is just one of those things that you have to sort of learn. And again, they are all on the Dear support page, so you know which ones referenced, which merge fields reference each other, etc. But again, it is important to know that every piece of information needs a reference to pull from first. Now, the next tip isn't really a tip, but it's a good thing to do, is always try and make your documents look presentable. Add in a logo here. So what I've done is added in the Blue Hub logo. I'm just going to move it to the right here. Now that I've added in a logo, the last thing I'm going to show you here is a little bit of an important one. When using merge fields on your tables, so for example this one here with the table start quote lines, if you ever make any changes to your merge fields within tables, you do have to update the field. Now how you do this, or how I do it, is I click Control plus A, which just selects the whole document, and then I right click in the table and I click Update Field. Now what that does is it updates any changes to the merge fields or anything you've done on the back end of the template. And then once that's done, of course, save the document. And that about covers it for document templates. Again, if you ever need help with the merge fields, they are on the Dear support page. Now I'm just going to show you how we re-upload this template and print it off within Dear. Now that we're done editing our template, we're going to come back into Dear, as you can see here, and all we're going to do to upload this template that we've just made is go click back onto the template and click Choose a Document Template. This will open up my File Explorer, and then I'm just going to click the relevant file, as you can see here, and then Save. And there you go. As you can see, the changes have already come through with the logo we added. And now this can be printed off within the system. Now to do that, you'd go to a sale. And as the one that we just made was a quote, you'd go to the quote stage of a sale, which this sale unfortunately does not have. But if it did have, you would go to the quote stage of a sale and click print, and then your document would show up here. And that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you out a bit. Thanks for watching.